Let's check out what's on Cerebi. Oh, new Pokemon, nice. Oh wait, that looks like a Pokemon. That one not so much, but you know, it's whatever we get. Oh, nice. It's gonna be useful, yeah. What? I'm sorry, what? What? Yeah. What? Hey everybody, Zotaku here. So yeah, hyper training. So Pokemon recently announced a new feature that's going to be included in Sun and Moon called hyper training, which lets you train IVs. That's right, you can train IVs now. If you don't know what IVs are, well, they used to be unchangeable values that are set to each Pokemon at birth and are there from the moment onward whether you like it or not. Each stat in a Pokemon has an IV and they all go up to 31. IV stands for individual value, by the way. There are 6 stats in the game: HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. Most of the time you want a Pokemon to have perfect IVs in every single stat just so you have that backup defense or speed so you can be the absolute best you can be. Now how do you get perfect IVs on a Pokemon, you ask? Well, let's ask Professor Zam. Well, I'm glad you asked. It's just as simple as find the Pokemon you want to breed, getting a Ditto with matching IVs by grinding the fence fire for hours and checking with the guy with the purple hair at the Pokemon Center every single Pokemon you want to breed, getting a Ditto with matching IVs by grinding the fence fire for hours and checking with the guy with the purple hair at the Pokemon Center every single time. Then he doesn't have those 500 IVs past the parents, get the one with perfect IVs. And then you check its nature. So yeah, as you can see, breeding for the right Pokemon is an incredibly tedious process that takes an extraordinary amount of time and luck to get the right Pokemon you want. And don't even get me started on EVs. The sad part is that anyone who wants to get into competitive battling practically needs to do this, or else their Pokemon won't be anywhere near the strength as Pokemon who do have perfect IVs, which may discourage a lot of people from getting into competitive Pokemon scene in the first place, which is a real shame because I've been to Pokemon tournaments before and it's always a great time meeting other Pokemon fans and battling together. The traditional form of IV breeding also encouraged many people to use shady ways of getting their Pokemon through hacking, using third-party applications such as PokeSav, PK hacks, and power saves, because not everyone has all the time in the world to breed for the perfect team in nature, so they'd rather just hack them. I think that hyper training is an absolutely great addition to Pokemon. Now that we have super training and hyper training, it seems like practically any Pokemon can be competitively viable now. Just imagine the team you beat with the game and being able to actually use those same Pokemon in competitive play, which is practically unheard of. We'll finally be able to see legit 6 IV shinies, and I think it's a good thing for the whole Pokemon community. As for people like me who spent hours IV breeding the traditional way, I get why some people are mad about this. Same thing happened with super training, but instead of being mad about it, we should utilize it and make it easier for everyone. More people will be able to battle competitively, which means tons more exposure and strategies are sure to be found. For example, after super training was added in X and Y and breeding was made a lot easier, VGC viewership was at one of its highest peaks it's ever been at. Even I first got into VGC in 2014. Anyways, I think hyper training is going to be a very useful and effective tool in making competitive Pokemon easier while also bringing a new generation of VGC players alike. And I'm super excited to see what it brings to the table.